Hi guys, welcome back to week 2, episode 2 of Witches and Wizard Week. As you can see over here, we are geared up for Halloween. I got my witch's hat, my Ravenclaw scarf, my wand. Over there's a mess of Halloween stuff ready to go around the room as soon as I'm done cleaning up. We even have a familiar over there in the corner, a cat. I know, I'm so excited. I love Halloween. Favorite time of year. Mess of Halloween stuff. It's perfect. So we're getting ready for Halloween here, and I'm super excited. So I'm making Butterbeer cookies today because Butterbeer cookies and Halloween go so well together. Actually, it's my first time making it, so we'll see how it goes. But it sounds amazing, so I don't think you can mess it up, really. I don't think you can. I'm hopeful. Cautious optimism here. Actually, no. I know it's going to be good. They look good. We're good baking here, so it has no choice but to be good. With a name like Butterbeer Cookies, if it's not good, I'm like, I'll be sad. This one should be good. So just playing with my dishes here. I'm excited. Are you guys excited for Halloween? Do you guys celebrate it really big over there, Jane? Is it Halloween big over there? In England, across the pond, or in Australia, if Kirby's watching? I just want to know. All right, all I can hear is Devontae's stuff in the background. No, you don't have Halloween. That's horrible. You have to change it. No one comes trick-or-treating to your door? That's sad. I have a sad for you now, Jane. You should totally start a new tradition. Oh, there you go. Is it just for like little kids then? I'm just getting out my sugar, my flour, all the essentials for baking cookies. Butter, eggs, brown sugar, regular granulated sugar, not icing sugar. I'm learning the difference. For my foreign friends. And look, magically out of sight. I love it. I can understand that. But it's so much fun. I love Halloween. Oh, you could do like a Harry Potter theme party, and that way it's Halloweenish. But you'd probably have to like order all your decorations from America. That might get expensive. I'm pulling out a secret ingredient today. For these cookies, I think I have just enough white chocolate chips left. I think this is going to be the perfect, combo. White chocolate chips in my Butterbeer cookies. Yes. You have to make sure the white chocolate's still good. That's mandatory. They're still good. Alternatively, if you have candy milk, I'm going to chop up a little bit of that too, I think, and just kind of give it a little bit of another texture to it. Kind of make it very spooky and fun. So, we'll see how that goes. It's going to be a fun day, though. I love Halloween. We're getting close to my season. Just fixing a couple things here. Yeah, Tessa. Hi, Brittany. I'm so excited. Butterbeer cookies. Yum, yum, yum. Sorry. Just trying to get everything up. So I started. I was so good today. I was like doing my pumpkin muffins and like this cute. I was using PixArt, which is a really cool app to, if you're not familiar with it. I was using PixArt and I was like, oh, pumpkin muffin recipe. I was totally copying down the wrong recipe. I was like, I give up. I had gotten all this all the way through, and then I'm like, you know what? That's not the pumpkin muffin recipe. That's the recipe I'm doing tonight. This is what happens when you try. But it's okay. I'm trying to do the pumpkin muffin recipe and the applesauce cake. I haven't forgotten. It's just taking a while because it would help if I got the right words on the right page. It's helpful. So I would think. Apparently, lack thereof. I did not think. All right, so making sure I got the right recipe, making sure I got the right ingredients, apparently is something that I struggle with a lot. A little bit. Just a little. All right, so we're going to need 1 cup of butter and margarine. With cookies, I always use Crisco butter flavored. This is my favorite, except for sugar cookies. Sugars is like my only exception, but butter flavor Crisco, again, not trying to push a particular brand, but their shortening is honestly what I would spend my money on. Because every time I got another tub of this up in the cupboard, like all ready to go because I'm getting low. If you bake a lot, tubs, I buy them in like the 3 packages because it's exactly one whole one of their sticks is exactly how much you need for chocolate chip cookies. So I'll buy those in like 3s so that I can just like quickly throw in so I don't have to measure out. But anytime I do my oatmeal cookies, anytime I do pretty much any cookie, I'm working with this Crisco butter. And I do butter flavor. The white I don't care for because it doesn't give it that flavor. This is where all your flavor comes from. For those kind of cookies that don't have like extra kick to it. Like today, Butterbeer, it's going to have butterscotch because that's what Butterbeer is based off of. So we're using a Jello packet of butterscotch to help make the cookies like taste like butterscotch. And I just picked this up at the grocery store. It might be like a different brand name. Food Lion probably carries them, you know. I always push Food Lion. I love Food Lion. I'm not trying to push them. I just have them here in America, right down the street. Usually has a good sale on stuff. So I'm all about sales and saving money. So then Walmart, your supermarket, wherever you are, I'm sure you have some form of Jello or butterscotch flavor. You can take butterscotch candy. Also, you can do butterscotch chips. Those I didn't decide to do because I don't want it to be too butterscotch, if that makes sense. Also require effort to go to the store to get those. It was my birthday yesterday. Well, 2 days ago, and I celebrated yesterday, so that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. So, white chocolate chip, the melted candy, the ones that you can melt, you can actually chop up and make into like shreds for it. It's gonna be good. Butterscotch, and always you're gonna need baking soda and salt. That's a given. Sugar, brown sugar, always in cookies. I always sneak in vanilla, even if it's not stated. It is stated in this recipe. Imitation vanilla, doesn't matter. The only time it matters is if you're working with icing. Then you might want to go with pure vanilla, but or like a colorless vanilla, so that then you're not changing the color of your icing. That's a big thing I struggle with, because you got to invest in that. So non-sticking spray for our cookie sheet that I washed. Yay! So you don't have to watch me struggle to wash things. Hopefully, knock on wood. All right. And of course, eggs. We need 2 eggs today. Love it. Oh no, my husband commented. Why not 3 eggs? Well, Devontae, you don't count, so it's 2 eggs. Well, good. You should be disappointed. I'm disappointed. No, I'm not. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm so excited. I may not share these with my guests. I am going to share these with my guests. But I can't wait to sample them. I'm so excited. Butterscotch cookies. I wish I could just like wave my magic wand and then be like done. Be like done. Fixie. I would love to be a witch or wizard, but I think I would miss the old general baking idea. But I wish I could just scourgify and clean up my entire house. That'd be great. That would be one of my absolute must go to spells in the Harry Potter universe. What are some of y'all's favorite spells? Or what do you guys think magic would be like the best use for? This is interactive, please. Don't let me just talk. Aw, you're so sweet, Brittany. I love you so much. Oh, she called me Pratty. I'm so excited. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys. I just have such a great friends and family. I love it so much. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna finish texting everybody. Make sure everybody comes for my wonderful, amazing butterbeer cookies. I mean, they're butterbeer cookies. Why wouldn't anybody dislike that? Oh, just texting one more person. Hello. All right. I'm so excited today, guys. Butterbeer cookies. Although I feel like I'm going to eat all of these. So it calls for 1 package. I got the 1 ounce butterscotch. I hope that's enough butterscotch. I might have to see if I have more butterscotch. Hi, Sally. Welcome back. We're making butterbeer cookies today, so you can procrastinate. Butterscotch is the secret recipe ingredient. It's really not. That's the butterbeer. And if you ever do, butterbeer, like the recipe, it's always like some form of like butterscotch or club soda, just different things. All right. As always, we're going to do dry ingredients and wet ingredients separately. So nothing's changed there. Yes, I heard you're trying to procrastinate. What was your scare that you were talking about, Sally? If you don't mind sharing. Aw, I hope you're okay. All right. Getting out my measuring cup, which is sort of like magic. It helps you magically measure ingredients. A knife so that we can successfully level our yumminess. Oh no, was it stalling? So it was stalling out. That's good that you made it home. I would take that to the mechanic. I hope you're okay. I'll let you make your cookies. I can do both. I'm a multitasker. Sort of. No, sort of. We'll see about that. Judgment's still out on that. I just had this. All right. 2 3/4 cup of flour. That's a lot of flour. This must make like a shit ton of cookies. Pardon my language. This must make a lot of cookies. You know? I'm going to change up the recipe. You know what? I'm going to put that away. Let's do this. Since I haven't put it out, I'm going to modify this recipe right here, right now. You'll get to see exactly what I go through when I modify a recipe. My favorite thing in the world is chocolate chip cookies. I know the recipe by heart. I do it all the time. It's my favorite. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the chocolate chip recipe, but add the butterscotch flavoring and the white chocolate chips instead of chocolate chips, and it's going to be super delicious. Fingers crossed. It's going to be great. You know, it's fine, guys. We got this. Oh my God, no to the suspense. This is going to be fine, Devontae. I believe. And if not, I'll wave my magic wand and fix it. That happens, okay? It doesn't happen, oh my God. But it's okay. Like I said the other day, everything can be fixed. If not, I'll put like, I'll go to the store and buy butterscotch and like melt it down and we'll do a butterscotch glaze over them. It's okay. If it sucks, we'll find a way to make it better, I promise. Mm-hmm. All right, so 2 1/4 cup of flour. I say nervously. No, actually, this is what I do all the time. Like, I'll find a recipe and just be like, you know what? They're overcomplicating this out the ass. Let's just fix it for them. Like, they're welcome. 2 1/4 cup flour. You can ask Devontae. He'd be like, Allison, you're not following the recipe. He'd be like, Anne? He'll be like, I know. He's like, follow the directions. And I'm like, I have never followed the directions in my life. I'm not about to start now. You can ask my mom. Not a rule follower. Like, I'm nice and everything, but I'm not a rule follower. And because I said so is not a good reason for me. I would not have done well in Devontae's household. That shit doesn't fly with me. It has caused many an argument. Okay, to our 2 1/4 cup of flour, we're going to add the package of butterscotch Jello mix. Ooh, it smells so good, guys. All right, pour it on in these. This right here, guys. That's magic. All right. Teaspoon of baking soda, teaspoon of salt. Like I said, I know this recipe by heart, sadly, because I make it so much. For real, actually. I make it so much. I can do it in my sleep. I wouldn't recommend doing it in my sleep, but I would if I could, but I would. 1 teaspoon of salt. Whee! Huzzah! Fun, fun, fun. All right. So in here, I have a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt. I have a 1 package Jello mix of butterscotch, pudding. Don't make it up. 2 1/4 cup of flour. Hi, Kale. How are you, love? Oh my gracious, I love you guys. Yay, your free mechanic is coming. Huzzah! You can mail them now. Let's see if they taste good first. I would hate to send you poison stuff. So that just means I might have to eat them all if they're bad. I'm just joking. All right, like I said, hold up your knife, run it across. Just sort of stir it up. Whee! Secrets are being let out. That's true. All the secrets are being let out. I can't tell you my secret recipe. No. That would be really bad for a baking stream. I'm actually not going to tell you my recipe. You're just going to have to figure it out. You can watch me make magic, but you don't get to know. Like, it's a mystery. I'll cover up all the ingredients and you'll just have to like wonder what the hell I'm doing. It'll be like real witchcraft, guys. You just throw a little bit in, mix it around, throw a little more in, mix it around. Yes, that's a very un-Ravenclaw thing to do. Sorry, love. Hey, Ravenclaws are creative, so this bitch is creative. This is creative. I'm hoping. It's either going to turn out really good or it's going to turn out so bad that you're never going to trust me again. But that's not going to happen because I believe in myself. I have faith. Where's the pixie dust? I have faith. I am not more Slytherin than Ravenclaw. My husband's betraying me, guys. Yeah, actually, sometimes I'm a little more Slytherin. Some days. I can be on, like, the teensy bit devious side. But, like, hardly ever. I mean, look at me. I'm, like, the least devious. Slightly. This much. This much devious. No. Yeah. Yes. Hunt down all of the people. Make them all watch. That is, I am a snake now. They have adopted me into the snake fold, the snake pit, our dungeon. Hang tight, guys. 1 second. I just want to check something real quick. Oh, thank you, love. Heart. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find something. And I threw everything. When I first moved in, I threw everything up in the cabinet, and I'm not tall. That's Devontae's room. Not tall. Devontae's very tall. So we'll blame him for not being in here to help his poor struggle wife. Just blame Devontae. It's okay. It's usually your fault. Just joking. He's really not. I ride the struggle bus, and he has a lot of fun watching me ride the struggle bus. another whole package of butterscotch pudding, but apparently I don't. So you guys might want to put in another whole packet. You guys, my Ravenclaw. You're adorable. Although it's a raven and not an eagle. They messed up. They're fired. So anyway, you guys. It is. That's what I just said, Devontae. You weren't even paying attention. Jeez. This guy. Stop being ridiculous, Devontae. Why is the Gryffindor not Griffin? Let's be technical. No. Not happening. I don't see it. It should be a Griffin or nothing at all. Am I right? No. It's her world. We just live in it. Literally. Okay. Yep, the snake over. It's underway. So you guys want to put in another package of this. I can already tell we're going to win another package, but apparently I mysteriously vanished my other one. It's probably in like a box somewhere, to be honest. We're still unpacking everything. It's okay, actually. As long as you can smell it in here, you'll be fine. But either buy like the big box, like one of the big ones and put it in, or just buy like 2 of the smaller packages. That one's like a smaller one. So, yeah, just go with your gut. It always works out. Like I said, tomorrow, if it doesn't taste very butterscotchy, I can always make Devontae pick me up butterscotch, and I can melt it down with some butter and do like a glaze over the cookies. Oof, that actually sounds super delish. Devontae, on a scale of 1 to 10, would you pick me up some butterscotch tomorrow, please? Please? Just the butterscotch chips. That's a yes, by the way. His silence is just, well, we'll see how it goes here. But anyway, so lots of ingredients in there. More ingredients in here. That's the secret. All of the ingredients. So for butter, so now that we have the dry ingredients separated, remember I have my salt, my baking soda, the butterscotch, the flour, sugar, eggs, and butter go in here, along with the vanilla and the wet ingredients. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to measure it out in fourths. We need a whole cup of this. Whee! Just, you don't have to, just do your best. And look, same knife. Just go whee, boop. And keep doing that 3 more times. Whee! And I try to get as much of the butter around inside here as I can. Because why not? Griffin body itch. I agree. Another. All right. Feel it. Fun. This is so fun to play with. I'm not even gonna lie. This is like the most fun I get to have during the day. I sit at a desk all day. How can I help you today? Thanks for calling. Have a great day. Oh my gracious, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'll get on that right away. See, super good at customer service here. Look at that. All right, spoon. All right. I try never to waste my, see all that on the edge and how it's on the edge. This stuff is expensive. Don't waste it. Just saying. Because like in there, that's enough for another whole quart. And like, look how much stuff just gets, you know, on the inside where like you can't necessarily reach it with your measuring spoon. But if you take a spoon, it'll like plop in there. So don't be wasteful when it comes to expensive ingredients. Or just don't be wasteful at all, as husband would say. All right. Yay, see, look, a whole quarter cup. And there's still a little bit in there for next time. I always keep this in a cool spot. I had one where it just got like ridiculously hot in our other house, and it just sort of like got melty, and it's not terrible. It's still good, but just try to keep it in a cool spot. I keep mine up in my cupboard. You know, just try to every once in a while check on it if you don't use it in a long time. You just don't want to get sick. So just keep an eye out on it. Alright, I'm just washing my hands because I got butter all over it. Ooh, I can smell like peaches. What? Alright, Annie. That's a League of Legends reference. Oh, that's all. I'm just throwing everything out of the way. So this is what it looks like for 4 1/4 cups or 1 whole cup, because fractions. All right. I'm gonna think of what I need. I need the quarter cup. Be right back. I swear, baking on the stream has made like my entire set of baking items like perma dirty. I swear, I need somebody to sponsor me so that I can hire a maid just to clean up after I'm done my stream. They're like, thanks. Or like Food Network, I'll have like be in the Food Network kitchen, and then afterward, like their minions or the people that they hire to be like the bus people, can clean it all up. I'd be like, thanks. You can have whatever I made, but thanks. Appreciate you guys. Or maybe Netflix. I have lofty goals. Devontae's like, and when do you want your goals accomplished? I'm like, right away. If they want to hire me, yeah, go for it. I'm pretty cool. He was like, you might want to rethink that. And I'm like, well, no. But yeah, no, I have obviously not that lofty. See, look, there you go. I'm a snake because I'm like ambitious. I have ambition for my career goal. So very snake-like right now. Nah, more simpler to me than finding quotes for my children's observations. Understandable, Sally. Yes, I need an OCD cleaning sidekick. Who wants to be my OCD cleaning sidekick? I will pay you in whatever I make. I actually had people like the other day be like, I will totally clean for you if I can have your baked goods. And I'm like, please. Yes. I'm like, live in Virginia, please. All right, this is 3 1/4 cups of sugar. Yay! Thank you for following me. I appreciate it. Alrighty. And brown sugar, 3/4 cups. But yeah, no, I totally have ambitions when it comes to my baked goods. I know they're good. I'll be honest, I'm not modest when it comes to that because I'm just really good. Like, I'll be modest, obviously, but I just know that they're good. 3/4 of brown sugar. Whee! Firmly packed. Freshly caught Cornish pixies. A little bit of Harry Potter there. As it is Witch and Wizards Week. Boop! I love brown sugar. It's so much fun and it's delicious. And it's yummy. Oh, if you missed my previous episodes, just to let you know, my little teddy bear here, it's clay. It actually helps with the moisture. It helps keep the moisture in. You don't want dry brown sugar. Trust me, it's a brick, and that brick is very hard to break. It'll break your counter before it breaks up. So, just buy a little terracotta. It's terracotta. Buy a little terracotta guy. They come in cute shapes. Yeah, the science stuff. That guy said. Anyway, he's cute. Look, buy something cute, put it in there. It'll work. It keeps it all moist and it keeps the moisture out because it sucks up the moisture, the excess. So it keeps it nice and yummy. And look, we're ready to play. Stabby stab. They're just joking. The best and fastest way to make sure everything gets incorporated is to like take your fork and like push it through the butter and like bring it up to the edges. Just sort of like try to break up the butter first, and then the rest will follow. See what I'm doing here? I'm taking the fork and just trying to glide the butter and like trying to mash it down. I'm just trying to get it out of the big clumps that it's in. If you see any big clumps of sugar or any clumps of brown sugar, just break it up with your fork. This is it's just helpful before you add in anything else. I always do my cookies by hand. It's honestly a lot easier. I'm gonna get a stool. Because why not? That way I don't have to keep bending over, hurt my back. So, I have my Toyo Tire shirt on today. All right. So what I'm doing here is just creaming it. Sometimes you'll find like chunks of brown sugar, and that just goes in, and you can break it up with your fork or eat it. I don't judge. Sorry, I'm so lost in the conversation. You can do it if you can dress as a cat. Okay, you can dress as a cat. Sorry, Sally. I don't like homework. Yay! I feel like I'm giving away all my secrets here. That's okay. I told my niece the secret to baking, and I'm like, don't tell anybody. It's super secret. Okay, Auntie Allison. Immediately goes tell Granddad. Granddad, Allison told me the secret to cookies, the best cookies. I'm like, girl, what did I just say? She's like, oops. I'm like, yeah. But it's okay. It's not like I actually trusted her to keep a secret. I just thought it was funny to give her a hard time. And be like, ain't nobody likes snitches, girl. The stupid message. At first get it at work and now here. So wait an hour and restart your computer follows me. Yesterday, I have it at work. Today, I have it at work. On my home computer. It hates me. And my favorite part. What we got here, sugar, brown sugar, eggs. It's all creamed together. No extra lumpy spots. I went around the side. Just make sure everything's off the bottom. It should be like a really good like rolling consistency. You see, it's just like it's easily sliding off. You don't see any bits on the bottom. That's what we're looking for. We're just looking for it to be all nice and incorporated. 2 eggs. 2 eggs this time. Boop. 2 eggs this time. Boop. Reverse, reverse. Devontae hates those songs. So, of course, I have to annoy him with them. It's my marital duty. And he loves me for it. 1 more egg. Whee! Look at that one hand. It's magic right there. Magic. No eggshells. We're making some magic here on Witch and Wizard Week. Woo! I'm so excited. Alright, we just want to get this, the egg mixture mixed in a little bit. It's going to be like really slidey. It's like a floppy mixture right now. It's wet and saturated, which is what we're looking for. Since it's PG-13, I'm not allowed to say anything more than that. Feel the mental suggestion, though. Apparently somebody's setting off fireworks at my house. Not okay with that. Okay. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Delicious. It smells so good. I don't think it may not have been fireworks. I don't know what it was. Devontae, what was that sound? He wasn't paying attention apparently. It's like it didn't sound like a gunshot or anything. It sounded more like fireworks. Mel, should you be up there? Yeah. Okay. My cat, she loves to hate us. That's the best way to put it. Alright. Got my sugar, got my brown sugar, got my butter, got my vanilla, got my eggs, got my salt, got my baking soda, got the flour, got the butterscotch, got the not enough room. Check. Eventually, I'm going to find the system. There we go. Okay. Alright. So now the magic. My, boop. And then, whoosh. Huzzah! Alright, just mix the dry ingredients in. You can do it a little bit at a time, or you can just plop it all in, whichever you prefer. Ooh, smells butterscotchy and yummy. Magic. Alright, like I said before, I'm scraping down the edges. You want to really make sure that you're bringing in, like, the best way to do this is take it from the center, mix it around, get around the edges. I sort of like do like a scraping motion just to really make sure I get all of it off, because I've had a lot of times where it's like a floury cookie, and it's because this process right here, like, you really got to put some elbow grease in it. That means just work it really hard, but not like overwork it. Just if you see the white spots from the flour, just keep mushing it up. Meow meow. What are you doing, kitty kitty? Huh? What are you doing? Are you being a cat? Are you being a cat? Meow meow. Meow meow said yeah. Yes. Her name's Meliara. I call her Mel Mel, but because she meows like all the time, I call her Meow Meow. Especially when she's being like really bad. It's like, really, Meow Meow? Really, Meow Meow? But she finds it funny. So whatever. Just keep mixing, just keep mixing, just keep mixing, mixing, mixing. So it's actually a really pretty color from the, like you can tell the butterscotch is in there. It's, well, I can tell because I make cookies on a regular basis. It gives it just like a little bit of a brown. You definitely need like at least one more package of butterscotch in here, and then add like just a little bit more, maybe like either like one extra egg, or actually, you know, if you put one more in here, that should be fine. Either like one package or like one big package. Like I said, I ain't go to the store. Still good though. White chocolate chips and butterscotch. I don't have the butterscotch or. So these are white chocolate chips, and they're just, they're going right in. Butterbeer cookies coming right up. Oh my god, these things are like massive. They're huge. Butterbeer cookies. The dough is always the best part. Just saying. Guys, this is gonna be brilliant. See, I told you guys to trust me. I'm not gonna scare you wrong. What'd you say, Devontae? Well, you don't count. Meow meow, trust me. So hot. Beet toad. These are gonna have like nice big white chocolate chip chunks. You know, if you want to do something kind of fun, if you don't have, well, buy butterscotch chips and put them in, or just put an extra package of butterscotch in there. I'm gonna be fun here, and you know the candy melts that you can like melt chocolate with? I have some already open. So I'm just going to take a few. Not that many. It's pretty cool. They look like pebbles. You can buy these in butterscotch. That would be really cool for this. Like I said, it was my birthday this week, so I really didn't go shopping or anything like I probably should have. And I'll be better in the future. I get an excuse, right? Birthday. Like my one pass for the year. They're not going to be like, Allison, why didn't you get your stuff? Your things. So, take a knife. What I'm just going to do, just give it a rough chop. Like always, just keep your blade down. Whee! We're chopping up potion ingredients here for our butterbeer cookies. Whee! Huzzah! Devontae, you never sent that link to your mom, did you? The link to my show? Oh, yeah. She told me that you had to send it to her every time. Yay! Look. Chop, 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 chop. She said I had to make her a cheesecake with pecan in it somewhere. I'm like, that's every cheesecake. Not every cheesecake, but that's a lot of them. I've done like turtle cheesecakes. I've done a whole bunch. All right. Once you feel it's sufficiently killed, always kill it more. I'm just joking. So what I did here, I just chopped up some white chocolate chunks, and I'm just gonna throw them in. It's gonna make it like a little livelier, I think, and I think it's just gonna be a little more fun. It just gave me. I don't know. I think it'll be cool. If you have butterscotch, use that, obviously. Whee! And just mix it around. It's gonna give it like another texture to it. When it melts, like every bite's just gonna be delicious. It's gonna be butterscotch. It's gonna be white chocolate. Butterscotch and white chocolate go so well together, like super well together. And you know, you might even need more than another package of butterscotch just to really punch up the flavor. I'll play with it some more and see, and next time I'll be more prepared. But you can actually see, or I can see, the butterscotch mixture in there. Like you will actually be able to see the darker shades. You know, I've got to get a better camera, but whatever. Right there. Fuck it. Just take my word for it. Alrighty. That's away. Meow's using her new scratch pad, which is much better than using my carpet. So I'm good. Non-stick spray. Cookie sheet. You can use parchment paper on this. I'm not. Just because. Parchment paper is really nice though because you can just literally like take it off and put it on like a cooling rack and like put another piece of parchment paper out and you know do it all over again. but I like this way. I'm old school. Balls of fun. Wee, boop. You'll see, like, from where I chopped up, there's, like, white chocolate chip chunks in there, as well as the super yummy. Oh, this is going to be brilliant. And tomorrow I'm going to show you a glaze we can put over this, just to make it, like, extra butterscotchy for the night, for my party. Wee! Meow meow, get down from there. She's up on my table again. Meow meow. Meliara. Like, as soon as I get up, she'll get down. Don't you? Meow me. She has, like, more sass than me, which is saying something. Almost as much as me. I'm pretty sassy. Whee! How I do mine, I just make blobs. I'll take a bigger spoon. I just try to make sure I get, like, chunks in there, and then I'll, like, use my fingers to, don't worry, I always wash them, before I start baking, and 100,000 more times a day. Just sort of plump them together, plop them down. You know, it's not really rocket science. While I'm doing this, actually, I'm going to put on the oven. This should still be mostly warm from our dinner. We have crab cakes. Well, not homemade, which I love homemade crab cakes, but we settled for the store-bought. Just kidding. I really like the store-bought ones, too. Alright. Like I said, just keep doing it. Whee! Any questions so far? Anything you want to know? Any more secrets you want me to unveil or reveal? Unveil or reveal? Meow meow, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Meow meow. Meow meow. Come here. If your cat gets up here, just put it over here. Come here. Come meow meow. I want to pet you. Come here. My cat is amazing. Come here. Meow meow. Meow meow. I swear, she doesn't think I'm paying attention. Like, when I let her do it, she's like, no. As long as it's forbidden. Oh, whatever. Alright, just sort of scoot them around. I always can get 4 rows out of these. Sometimes I make my stuff really big, which I don't really care, because cookies are meant to be yummy and big. What are you doing, Meow Meow? Nice dough size. Boop. Cup them up. You can kind of mix. Just make sure all of them have white chocolate chips. If you use butterscotch chips, make sure each of them has that. Just plop them on there. Kind of just reposition them if you need to. You can take some dough off if you think one's too big. It's pretty chill though. If they end up next to each other, that's fine. They can get cut. Not a big deal. And baking, things can be fixed. I think that's people's big misconception about baking. Everybody's like, it can't be fixed. It's ruined. Very few things can you not come back from. Baking powder versus baking soda, something you can't come back from if it dries out. Personal experience. Burnt to a crisp and black, can't come back from that. on fire, Sally. You can't come back from that. Unless it's marshmallow based, and then it's almost like, yes, you can. Whee! Yay, my first batch is in the oven. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Yum, 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 yum. You're okay, Meow Meow. I'm not gonna hurt you. Okay. So like the most boiled thing. Come here, Meow. Mama. Let's see if she'll come up here. Hey, come here. Meow, meow, come here. There we go. Here. She's so skittish. You can see the mysterious tail. Meow meow. You're okay. Your face is unsanitary, Devontae. And I can clean it. Plus, everything's already over there. See, she's even camera shy. Mama. Come here. Don't worry, guys. My baking stuff's over there. We did not get her, our yummy cookies in there. And I cleaned this counter like 400 times since being here. Wow, you can taste the butterscotch. So, what do we want to know? Yay, simple, fast cleanups. That's all. I put my water bottle to make it like magically stand up on its own. But I was already doing that. That's all. A clever way to hide my water. I like to drink water when I bake. If not, I'd be drinking milk or tea. But I always get like super dehydrated when I drink. Not when I drink. That too, but when I make stuff because I always eat the dough. How could you not? This dough is so good. So good. The white chocolate chips with the butterscotch is going to make this. Like I said, we don't need any for the party. Yes, Devontae? Oh, what did you say? So if you wanted to go by faster, you can use 2 cooking sheets. The spray. If you're like really tempted by the dough, this is probably going to be your best bet. Just plop it on and put it in the oven. That way it cooks faster and you're not wasting your whole night baking. For a party, I like to bake a couple nights before. Plop. Arg. Hello. These are like uneven as hell. Alright, if you find it's uneven, just add some more to whatever ones or take some away. Really easy. No, not the transmission. That's what happened to my brother's car. Oh my gosh. I was learning how to drive. And my brother was taking me out one day, and my brother already doesn't trust, that's a good word for it, people with driving, except for when he's super drunk. He was not super drunk. He was sober. We stalled out in the middle of a street where there's no way to turn off. It's like a massive ditch. And I stalled out, and I was like, oh my God. I was freaking out. I was like, Justin, it stalled out. I don't know what to do. He was like, oh my God, calm down, Allison. I'm like, the cars were about to I could see them. I was like, oh my God, we're going to die. He's like, Allison, we're fine. I'm like, no, we're not. I was freaking out. So so you have to turn off your car and then turn it back on when, when that happens. And I'm like, oh my God, we're going to die. It happened on another road with a different car, but they were both like really old cars. Usually it happens with older cars. Look at this. You get to know about cars too. Baking in cars. But I just really freaked out. I had to again turn off the car. Thankfully I'd been in this situation once, so I knew what happened, so I knew what to do. But oh, that's scary. Feels for you, girl. I hope you're okay. But yeah, your transmission probably is slipping because you're probably going in and out of gears. I won't tell you scary stories about that. I worked for a car company for a year and a half, and now I sell tires. So I'm still in automotive. I sell tires and wheels, like supplies and stuff like that for vehicles, and whew, I still hear the stories, and I'm like, oh, cringeworthy. time for our babies to go. My husband's making weird noises. I think he's broke. Whee! Alrighty. The first ones are looking great. They're puffing up. Nothing on the edges. All done. Can you believe this is already my 5th stream? I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching me. I'm so excited. Number 5 stream. Alright. Throw your stuff away. Put your stuff away. Whatever. Wherever. Whee! I have such a mess to clean up. As always. But Devontae can't even say anything because I've been doing the dishes. I'll come tickle you. What? Yeah, I can. Yeah, say something to me. And it better be your cue. Threatening husbands, the joy of marriage. He always sounds like so ancient when he yawns. But like, I gotta deal with that. So. Okay, Sally. I love you. Good luck. So, what else do you guys want to know? Anything fun? I'm a Ravenclaw. Creativity. A little bit Slytherin because I'm ambitious. I'm really not Gryffindor very much. That's all hubby. And obviously I'm a lot like Hufflepuffy too. I love to bake. I love food. So I'm kind of like 3 houses like smushed together and like baked in the oven, and I've been like, it's a yummy 3-tier cake with different flavors and yumminess. I identify the most with Ravenclaw just because I'm such a bibliophile. That's book loving for all you people, Devontae, with dirty minds, Devontae. That guy in there. Mm-hmm. The verdict's still out. Are you well read?
No.
Devontae got this for me for my birthday.
N-O. No. No means no.
Guess who I use it on the most? He's like, you can take that to work and just have fun with it. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it to work.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. 1,000 times no. No.
It needs to have like hell no. So yes, no button. Highly recommend it for all your no purposes. So, what else do you guys want to know? You guys have any questions? Eventually I'm going to put up the recipes if I get it right. Like I said, I tried. I really tried. I failed miserably, but I tried.
No.
Oh, these smell so good already. Ooh. Butterbeer cookies. I'm silly. I cannot help it. I could help it. I'm not gonna help it. It happens. Is that all done? I think these almost might be done. Back the stool up. Look how good these look so far, guys. I'm just gonna give them like 1 more minute. For real though. Smell good, look good. They're gonna freaking taste good. Like I said, you really can't mess up with baking. It's really hard. Not about you. Oh. PG-13, Devontae, gosh.
No.
I'm just gonna keep making funny faces at you guys until you start talking to me again. Just check. Boop. There you go, Sally. Sally asked me for the Twitch link. Hi, love. We're making butterbeer cookies. Ooh, do you want to see the first batch? They're almost done, and they're going to be super delicious. Rude. Oh no, butterbeer cookies. Ooh, look, I even have my trick or treat this way. I love Halloween. Favorite time of year. And it's Witches and Wizards Week. Check out the hat and the wand here. Boop. So, of course, on Witches and Wizards Week, we gotta have butterbeer flavored things. Yeah, it's mandatory. Super mandatory. No, just like to have fun. Thank you, Jade, for helping her. I'm so excited. These smell good. So, like I said before, when the baking gods walk the scent your way, they're telling you it's done. It's just like the super scientific way. If you put anything on the bottom of it, just remember to scoot it up to the top. Kind of give it a little rotate. But let me show you this, guys. Look how good these look. So good. No, Devontae, you can't have any. What'd you buy for yourself? Well, I'll eat those. I said I'll eat those.
This is my last word. No.
Alrighty. So we're going to put our yummy goodness on a paper towel. Ooh. So I was saying earlier, Amanda, that we could do like a glaze for these. If we wanted to, like a nice butterscotch glaze to go on top, or extra packet of butterscotch. Just depends on how like butterbeery you want to get with it. Yes, it's a new word. It's a adjective to describe a flavor of butterbeery. Guys, these smell amazing. They look amazing. I can smell them. Yes, I can too. Oh, they smell so good. Girl, I wish you were here. Just look how pretty these are. What'd you say, Devontae? You're amazing. Oh my gosh, guys. This right here. So if we do like a butterscotch glaze over it tomorrow, you know, it would be really good if we take the maple recipe I use for the cheesecake and we modify it. So what we do is a cup of powdered sugar. So melt the butter first, like a stick of butter. Then do a cup of powdered sugar, and instead of maple syrup, do like a big handful of butterscotch chips, and like mix it around. And as the butterscotch like melts, it's gonna turn to like a better consistency, and then you can throw it over top, like do like a swirl pattern across these. Welcome back, Sally. They're done. My first batch is done. You missed everything. No. Side to side. Now kick, now kick, now come on, baby, kick. Now walk it by yourself. To the right, to the right, to the right, right, right. Sally, look how good these look. See all the white chocolate chips in there? They're butterscotchy, they're yummy. I was just talking to everyone about how we can do like a yummy glaze with it. Or we could just eat them. I mean, I'm impartial. What do you think, Devontae? Yeah. Me 2. Me 3. Me 4. Guys, these smell so good. And our other ones are just looking gorgeous. And like I said before, it would just be so impolite if I didn't make sure these weren't poisoned for you. I mean, I gotta be my quality control. But which to choose? They all look so amazing. I know. I agree with you, girl. Me too. That's why I gotta make sure these aren't poisoned. Mm. God, I'm speechless. The white chocolate just melts. It's like it's already like melty. You can taste the butterscotch, but it's not like overpowering. It just flakes apart. Wow. These are freaking delicious. Make these for yourself, guys. Don't even share. Just be like, yeah. If you have kids, just be like, no, what cookies? And eat them. Just be like, they're not edible. They're adult cookies. But Mom, what's adults about them? They're for adults. That's why they're adult cookies. You can have the icky store-bought ones. I mean, just look at this. You can see the white chocolate chip chunks. It's perfectly baked, but it's still super moist when you break into it. This is the perfect cookie. It tastes like the perfect cookie. Sorry. I'll hide it. Let's see if the first batch looks as good as the second batch looks as good as the first. Another perfect batch. That's all of mine. That's all of the cookies. Oh, these fluffed up perfectly. I love cookies. They have like a beautiful color. You can see the white. Now box the muffins. Oh yeah. On my way. I don't think they'll make it there, you know. I don't think they'll make it to the trip to the post office. These are going to be for my birthday party. Come to my birthday party tomorrow, on Saturday. You have plenty of time.
Grazie.
De nada. 2 different languages. Look at that. Multilingual. Is it good? Hold on. Get your ass back here. If I give you one, you gotta support me to my viewers. This loser. You're so mean. You're gonna walk away, steal my cookie, and walk away. Don't even say anything.
It's like a cross between butterscotch and like a macadamia nut cookie.
In short, delicious.
Very much so.
Yummy, yummy in our tummies. Here you go. This one got crispy.
I'll take that.
I know you will. That's all. Oh my god, it like straight melted. That's delicious.
Maybe move your hat away from this.
Yeah, please. Can you go put it over there?
Over where?
There you go. So it's definitely a recipe I'm going to play with more. That's kind of like what I do is I'll try my own thing and then I'll find...
Just take the burnt bit.
Just take the burnt cookie. It's not really burnt, it's just caramelized.
It's burnt.
And then I'll eat it.
No. It's mine! No, that's it.
Like 1 out of like the whole thing burnt, but it's not even like burnt. It's just more like the edge got melty from being on the bottom. But it's okay. They're still going to be brilliant. I mean, when they look like this or they smell like this, they got no choice but to be brilliant. Whee! And this is why I gained like 1,000,000 pounds. So, if you're doing this for like a Harry Potter themed party, then you can do like more butterscotch in the recipe, and you can also do like a butterscotch glaze on it. If you don't care like me, you could just eat them. That tastes good. Oh my god, I know, right? My bestie Kristen gave it to me. Look at this. It's a Marauders map. And it says, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Hell yeah. There, you can see it maybe a little better now. And look, it has footprints. I know. I use it all day long in my office. I put, let me see if I have any. I put like the flavor packets in here, mix it up, have a flavor packet at work. Then when I'm done, just fill it up with water. These cookies are so freaking good, guys. But I need to save some for my party. What? Well, I have a pumpkin pie. I don't have a cheesecake thanks to somebody named Devontae. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, guys, these look amazing. Any questions? Anything else you want to know? That's Butterbeer cookies for you. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on my 5th stream. I'm so excited. That's 5 streams. I'm so happy. Thank you guys for joining me again. I really love it. I really love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Feel free to message me if you have any questions. For tomorrow. You're so sweet. Thank you. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to do something, which I might have to delay it after 7 because I might need to go buy something. I don't know. Well, I got to buy stuff for my party on Saturday. So I'm making things like goulash, but on that I'm going to stream Saturday morning because I can throw that together and leave it on the side. Aw, thank you guys. You're so sweet. I love you so much. But please keep watching me. Devontae and I think are gonna carve pumpkins tomorrow on our stream. Like whatever I decide to make and throw in the oven or whatever it goes. We're gonna sit here and carve pumpkins together because why not? So we're gonna have a lot of fun here tomorrow. Whether we're just carving pumpkins and eating our cookies, not eating our cookies. Maybe like 2 or 3. I guess don't really need to eat, do they? I didn't think so. Eat 12 for me. Will do. I got that covered. Actually, no. I'm going to save these for my guests. I'm living above the influence of cookies. I'll eat something healthy. If you want, tomorrow I'll go through and show you how I kind of plan my party, like what kind of things I do. Just sort of like I'll prep that through the next 2 days because, yes, the pumpkin cheesecake with the maple pecan glaze was good, and Devontae was eating it. Is still eating it. See, look how much he ate. Hold on, I gotta show you this. This guy can crush freaking cheesecake like it's nobody's business. He ate more than half of it. Look. He ate more than half of my cheesecake. Rude. Never mind if anybody else wanted a piece. No. He stopped eating it, so he says. So anyway, so I'll prep you through my party plans tomorrow. And the next day on Saturday, I'm gonna stream Saturday morning, show you how I prepare for party, get my house ready here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. Love you guys. I'm going to put the right recipe to the right. All right, I'm going to attempt to put the right recipe together so that you guys can have my delicious recipes. More butterscotch if you want it, butterscotch glaze if you want it. Play with it. I mean, you really can't go wrong with cookies or cake or cheesecake. It's hard to fuck up this stuff, guys. It really is. I'd win. Nick did. Devontae doesn't win anything. Ooh, a cheesecake duel. Oh my God, Twinkie, when you come to visit me. Yes. Cheesecake duel. Love it. Twinkie, you better come visit and we're going to have a cheesecake off. You versus Devontae right here on my stream. Be all you, girl. We'll see who can eat the most cheesecake. I'll have to make it like a super special cheesecake. Devontae's yelling timber. Well, you better move, Devontae. You better dance. And then I'll make it the night you won't remember. I was just thinking that a rum cheesecake, guys, right here. Rum cheesecake. Think about it. Think it in your mind. Rum cake. Rum cheesecake. I'm feeling this right now. Agreed, Amanda. Agreed. Shit, I will let it marinate. Oh my God. A bourbon butterscotch. Ooh. A bourbon pumpkin. A coconut rum cheesecake. A key lime coconut rum cheesecake. Guys, right here. This is just me right here. Yes, girl. Bring me some bourbon. We're going to experiment. Got you covered. Bourbon maple. We're going to do it. Pineapple, coconut pineapple rum cake, cheesecake. Oh my gosh. I'm gaining like 40 pounds and I'm not even a big cheesecake fan. And I'm gaining like 30 pounds right now. See, look at this. What? But like Jabba the Gut, it'd be like out the ear. But that's okay. All right, I gotta get off before I start like actually doing this and start looking for my rums and start playing around. Davo, trip to the ABC store. Right now, let's go. Yeah, they probably are. So I'm so excited, guys. Ooh. Ah, oh my God. All these cheesecakes are like now going in my mind. I'm like, damn it, Devontae. Look what you started. It's always your fault. It's always Devontae's fault, guys. Just remember that. Is it your fault, Devontae?
No!
Yeah, it is. Oh no. Twitch hates your phone. That's okay. I'm going to get off anyway. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching me. Please submit any ideas you want me to play with. Anything you want to try and are afraid and are like, I don't think I like that. Or, oh man, I think that I can't do it. You can. I'll do it for you first and be like, this is easy. You can watch me. See, look, if you can't even, you can master cookies in like a second with me. So, no is not a viable answer when it comes to cooking and baking. It's easy. Got you covered. Thanks for watching me, the Sassy Baker, on my 5th stream. I'm so excited. Butterbeer cookies. Tune in tomorrow for a surprise. And us carving pumpkins. So we'll see what it is tomorrow and Saturday. It's going to be party prep goulash on Saturday. Goulash, get it? Gotta go in with our witches and wizard and spooky theme. Also more like I need to bake for my party, so that's gonna be on there. Maybe something like caramel apples. I think, the witches and wizards would have that on their table. Cauldron cakes. I don't know. I don't have any cauldron shapes though. I just need to buy like everything. All right, I'll see what it is going to be tomorrow. I think I'm going to try maybe something on like, I don't know. There's so many recipe ideas. So many to choose from. Witches and Wizard Week tomorrow. Bye, guys.